welcome to the League of Legends patch preview. In this video, we'll go over some of the major changes coming into the next patch for League of Legends. This patch, we have a number of extremely large changes coming into the game. We have a significant update on Sivir, complete with updated base stats, a remake on Ricochet, and a brand new passive. What problems are we looking to solve, and what new toys can Sivir players expect here?
The biggest thing that's held Sivir back in the past has been her very short range for an AD carry. We've increased this pretty substantially to kind of fill more of that ranged AD feeling that you expect from these types of characters, as well as to give her a little bit more safety on the farm side. The second thing we did is we reworked Sivir's W, Ricochet. Now instead of being a toggle that drains mana on each attack, it's an on next hit effect like Nasus' Siphoning Strike. This will let her do kind of a double attack thing like we see with other on next hit effects, which improves her ability to skirmish and kind of play in the lane when there's fewer than 5 targets. Finally, we've changed Sivir's passive. As opposed to giving dodge while moving, it now gives bonus move speed when you attack an enemy champion. This allows Sivir to chase down people without having to blow her ultimate every single time she wants to finish off a wounded foe or keep up with a moving teamfight.
We have a total overhaul of the jungle in this patch. You can expect all camps will be easier, their rewards will start lower but scale better into late game, the smaller camps will respawn faster, and all the camps will drop some kind of buff. What are we hoping to accomplish with the new jungle?
One of the major goals with changing the jungle was to make it more accessible to lower level summoners and summoners who don't have all of the optimized perfect runes for jungling. There's still going to be junglers who are faster, there's still going to be junglers who are safer, and we like that, but you're going to be able to try some wacky builds or try out jungling at earlier summoner levels than you were before. We think this is really important to make it accessible without lowering the skill cap on how well people can jungle and what their mastery of jungle is. One of the other things, we wanted to increase player choice in the jungle of when to gank. How we've done this is we've increased the respawn rate of the jungle mobs, so each time a jungler has to go, is it time to gank or not now, instead of just waiting until the jungle is clear and going and ganking while the monsters respawn, each time they do, they have to consider the trade-off between the successful gank or do I go back in the jungle, clear out some more mobs and get some more farm first. This is going to create some more dynamic choices when choosing your timings of when to jungle, which will not only be more skill-based for the jungler, but will also make ganks somewhat more unpredictable for those in lane who are going to have to pay a little bit more attention and be more on their game to watch for those jungle ganks.
We also have a few systemic changes aimed at reducing passivity in the laning phase. We're nerfing the health gain from health potions, lowering the damage that minions deal to champions, and nerfing the slow that melee champions get when wearing the lizard buff. What changes in player behavior are we hoping to see?
These changes are really there to encourage smart aggression. What this means is right now when you attack an enemy champion in lane, if there's any minions around, they pretty much rock you. The incentive here is really bad because you're really disincentivized from ever getting in and really engaging enemy champions, even if you have the upper hand in a lot of cases. This minion damage nerf to champions is going to help make it so if you think about when the right time to strike is, you can get in there and you can really engage and you can really feel like you made the right choice. Because of some of the jungle changes we did, health potions are much less required for junglers to be successful there, so we felt we had some room to go ahead and adjust these numbers now. The reason we wanted to do so was people were being a little too hard to kill in lane because of the high health to cost effective health potions early on, which was further disincentivizing aggression. We have lowered lizard buff slow percentage on melee characters. The reason we did this is in light of some of these lane changes that make it so aggression is more rewarded. You know, you're going to start pushing in and getting some good engagements on these enemies, but the enemy jungler comes out with red buff and is really powerful and scary. What it means is if usually he hits you once with this buff on, it pretty much spells a wipe for your lane. We wanted to reduce that a little bit so that you can still push into that enemy team and fight them, and if that jungler comes out, it doesn't spell instant doom, it just tips the scales in their favor.
Thanks for tuning in to the League of Legends patch preview. Please subscribe to the Riot Games YouTube channel above, and don't forget to thumbs us up just below the video.